this is our robot from the inside, kind of destroyed. So this is the top of the brain, just some pieces of Legos on it, which connects to basically the actual robot. Here are the motors with gears, which turn the wheels when they're on. And then this is a little invention that when you press it, the robot goes backwards. Except that program obviously is not running right now. So this is our claw, which moves up and down. Is it going up and it's going down? So it runs off of the servo motor, and these gears is attached right to the servo, and then this one spins this one, which of course spins a couple small little gears over here, if you can see them, and then that spins this when we run the program. This part you can just take on and off the robot. It's pretty easy to do that. So it can pick up pom-poms and move it and deliver it. So yeah, that's its main purpose.
So we have a front sensor right here, and it's usually just used to detect if it goes off the table or if it stays on. When it's on the table, there's a little purple button right here, so that gets activated. When it falls off, the metal stick doesn't activate it. And then on the back, we have this little contraption. So if it backs up into a box or the wall, this peg hits that sensor. So now we're going to show you a video that demonstrates how we put these sensors to use. Yeah. Stop the video.
So this is our program on where it just goes off the table and backs up into a wall. As you see, when it hits the wall, hits the wall and then starts to go forward again, which has a slight turn due to the motors being just not that great. So to do this program, I had to do if and while statements. So this is the program for the activity that the robot just performed, and up at the top, this is the heading of the program, and basically here you just put when you created it and then when you changed it. If you do change it, if not, you just put when you created it. I also put what the purpose is and your name. So that's my name. So you always do that at the top, and this actually isn't part of the program really. It's basically just for you to see yourself. And then down here is where the actual program begins. So this is a print statement, so starting, it just shows up on the screen starting, so that we know that it's starting. And then here's a while statement, and it basically means that when digital 9 is not pressed, then all this will happen, and then once it's done, it will repeat in a never-ending loop, unless we make an ending part of the loop, which if we press digital 9, it will exit the loop. So we made a way out of it. And then in the actual program, like what it does, it says when digital 8 is pressed, so that's the long metal sensor. So when the long metal sensor is pressed, the motors will both move forward at half the speed they can go. That's why we have this little statement here saying going forward, so that we know that it's made it to going forward. So it'll do that, and then as soon as this becomes untrue, so when the long metal sensor is not pressing the blue-purple button, whatever you think it is, I don't know, it's kind of a mix, then it'll go right to this. So this says while the weird tail thing of the robot is not pressed, it will go backward. So that's the part where the motors will make it go backward. And then here is once again it's another statement that's telling us that it'll go backwards. And that's all the program. So we just put done when it's done, so that we may know it's made it through the program. and that's the program. So,
Yes, I'm going.
so our gear fell off. See, I said restart it. So yeah, that's its main purpose. And then other part of our robot, the main thing is this action happened. Okay. While oh. So his action is wait, no. Turn it on. Turn it on. So this is the program for the activity that the robot just performed. Stop it, you always speak. So this is the program for I don't know what I was gonna say, just go.